the deep end.
button.
We
Making sure
doing
that
the
we
thing.
actually get this. Okay, here we go.
Bam.
Welcome everybody back to Reverie, our Animon story campaign, where these fantastic folks are working on surviving right now because they accidentally tripped and fell into a new world. Of course, trying to save somebody that seemed to be in distress as they heard a voice through a portal back in their homeworld.
One thing we learned about Axel is he knows how to scream like a damsel.
He does. That's true. And you did meet Axel, in fact, who came across you all. And you all kind of got to conversing and started to realize that you're definitely not in the present day, seeming to be in the late 1800s time period underneath a volcano in Iceland, of all places. Kind of wild how you all got there.
Juniper Bay anymore.
Not in Juniper Bay anymore. At which point, you all kind of had a discussion and kind of openly revealed that you were all empaths, these individuals that were able to see these weird, shadowy Chthonian creatures. At which point, Axel was able to tell you all that he was also an empath, though he didn't really understand the term. And that he could see the creatures, but that they tended to be more of a shadowy, flat outline to him rather than necessarily a actual thing. And that he could see all of your ethereals as well. After some discussions were had, he did have a bit of a curious look about the whole rock situation and Vern carrying a rock constantly. But it's okay, because as John explained, she's from Make-A-Wish. And of course that's fine.
Of course.
Of course. And we're not going to try to analyze that in any way, shape, or form.
Clip so much.
So you all started to kind of go off as he had mentioned to you that his uncle, Otto, might be able to have a way to help you all get back as well. So you all kind of grouped up together and started to make your way through the tunnels and the caverns. Unfortunately, you found yourself at a split roads trying to decide, okay, there's a path that kind of looking down looked a bit more sketchy somehow, and then a path that seemed a bit safer. Decided to take the safer route. However, and unfortunately, safer routes, although safe from immediate dangers, take much longer to travel down, and
slow burn.
You found yourself starting to kind of wither away to a certain extent. You did eventually
our greatest foe ever, time
itself. And as you were traveling, you were actually able to have some conversations, at which point Iris was able to kind of realize that the name Axel and Otto, they seemed really familiar, and the setting seemed really familiar. And you started to begin to kind of put together, Iris, that in fact this seems strikingly similar to Journey to the Center of the Earth, a classic novel that is in public domain, so we don't have to worry about any sort of legal issues.
Don't sue us. Don't sue us.
Can't sue us. Big difference.
We did our research.
There.
And you kind of had that clarity about it, not necessarily knowing what that means, but you discussed it with the rest of the group and party. Did you guys go anywhere with that? I don't remember. I don't think anything kind of came out, just kind of the realization was there, right?
We realized that while it may be the same characters in the same, like a similar circumstance, it's not the same because obviously we weren't in the book.
That's right.
So
it's not.
I did.
And we didn't have to worry about like
ruining
ruining history or whatever.
Yeah.
Because it's not.
I brought up too that
direct
also I
history.
was kind of calling back to our bookmarks that we had at one point in time. I'm like, okay, so that was story. This is story. Stories connected. So
yeah, there does seem to be a somewhat connection. There could be a connection between the ethereals, the Chthonians,
I'm getting the wires.
and these
I'm getting the wires all drawn up.
As well. So you made your way. You eventually came to this cavernous area that had a very deep water pool, which John's ethereal swim was able to go and check out. Took a deep dive and found that there was actually kind of this hole in that pool that was funneling out with a waterfall coming down into that pool. You all actually made a remarkable time in kind of getting across in sort of different ways. Some of you climbing along walls and carrying others while doing that climbing. Others swimming across, having swim to assist. At one point, however, a quake occurred, at which point rocks kind of tumbled. You all managed to avoid getting hit by anything, but the water level did start to rise due to the fact that the rock had basically clogged the hole. You had 2 route options. However, one was about 20 feet, I think 20 or 30 feet up in the air. At what point you all actually managed to find different ways, whether it was via climbing with silk or getting onto each other's shoulders. And in fact, Iris, taking that incredible rock climbing experience and being inspired by her friends once again, being able to get up and fully get up with everybody else, basically swimming their way up in different manners. You got yourselves a bit dried off with the help of Asta, and you made your... Oh, I should also mention that with Vern, of course, with the help of Crunch, were incredible in navigating the tunnels. That cannot be... you wouldn't have known to go up there, basically, if it wasn't for Crunch being able to kind of have that tremor sense. So you made your ways down the tunnels, got dried off with Asta, nice hot, basically flame body, and you came to a point where you were resting for a second, and you overheard Axel seeming a bit frightened and say, at which point Mana came over and flashed a light, and you all
specify who it
saw...
was.
I'm pretty sure it was Mana, right? Can we all verify that that was Mana? I just want to
Sounds
make
like
sure.
a Mana thing to do.
Yeah.
Seemed
Well-
like a Mana thing. Yeah.
Exhausted Mana.
So Mana
Made a Scooby
flashed a
Doo
light
decision.
on these lovely Fang runners, which you had all previously encountered before. And in fact, not only did you happen to see Fang runners, you also happen to see these kind of mushroom-looking creatures. And that's where we're going to start off here. There's something of particular note I want to make with the mushroom creatures is they have the symbol on their head, which you haven't seen before. So that's completely brand new
Unknown
to you
symbol.
all.
It looks
With that being said, we're getting right into combat. So I'm going to pull everybody over
Oh, goody.
into that scene.
Scary.
So scary.
So yeah, we will roll our initiative, which is going to be speed. And basically how we're going to do this, there's a lot of enemies on here for you all to be combating. Combating? Words are hard.
Batten.
So what we're going to do instead is basically the enemies will go, there'll be one enemy after each player, just to kind of help save us on time.
Okay.
And from not having a huge
Like,
amount of damage to suddenly come in.
yeah.
So I believe initiative was it brains or agility, if I recall correctly?
Makes sense for it to be agility.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
I thought you could just click on initiative.
Oh, there's an initiative thing. Yeah.
Oh, well, there
Yeah.
you go. Then just click on the initiative score.
Woohoo.
Yeah. Woo.
Also, quick note.
Vern, you got a crit. It's a 1.
Right? Listen, Crunch is not fast. Wait, is this our basics or our fledglings?
This is your
I'm
basic.
dumb. This is our basic? Oh, I get to roll 2 more dice.
Oh, there you go.
Mhm.
Okay, so Who's got the higher brains total between Vern and Iris?
It's gotta be
Um,
Iris, right?
Probably.
For-
Well, it's based on your animon. It's not based on.
Iris has
3.
higher brains. Ostar does not. Ostar has 2.
Let's go with Iris first, and then Vern, then Mana, then John. Go in that order.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Where am I at?
Don't have control of my pieces.
You don't have control of your piece. Let me know. I can update it.
Did you base that off of quick reflexes? Just curious. The new thing that I added.
The new thing that you added? I don't think so.
Okay.
If you took this,
I
the
think
signature
that would
attack
boost your,
increase and the
initiative,
initiative,
though,
That
isn't
then
would
yes.
boost
Yeah.
it, actually. I'd be okay with
Yeah.
letting quick reflexes boost it. So you can add 2 more dice onto it.
Oh, okay. Well, shoot.
Oh, would I get 2 more too?
Yes. Well, what's yours? What are you using?
Initiative.
What's your quality that you're using?
Oh, sorry. I thought it
Mhm.
was the level up options thing.
No, this is a quality
Mm-mm.
thing.
Yeah.
I have wild charge.
I added.
I don't think wild charge applies in this case.
Okay.
I added because I have flaming body, and then now I have quick reflexes as a quality for him.
That makes sense.
So
Does
yeah.
anybody not
Sorry,
have
I thought the
control of their
level up
tokens as
option
well?
was called quick reflexes.
Mm-mm. So I think I am
Just gonna move.
Gonna
Sylvia
move
because
about
what
that
I'm
much.
stealing.
to where I can get the sight of them.
Okay.
And I'm just trying to think of what I should move forward with first.
Oh, let's get some music going.
Yeah, get the vibes going.
Ambiance.
Mhm.
So I'm probably gonna use. Whoa.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey. Ostar means business. He's ready. So I'm probably gonna use. Power would be more close up. Heart would be. Would that be more of a long distance thing?
So sorry, let me double check.
Because I'm not trying to get too
Parts
close
when you're
immediately.
overpowered.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's I
Or
don't
you're-
want people to see those.
On the back foot.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Let's see.
Hey, Vern, do you want to go
Combat.
and bring your boy on over to you on your
So I
side of the
believe
little river there?
brains and power are the more long distance. Heart and
Mhm.
agility are close up.
Okay. Okay. I have
Think
them
of power
backwards
as
then.
like the mid range attack, and then
Okay.
brains is your long range.
Okay.
Brains for sniping.
Brains would be the lower of the two. I'm really built to be close up.
Most
So
of you
I'm-
are.
Yeah.
And
Oh, boy.
Probably
We thought
gonna
this through.
move a little bit closer, and then I'm gonna go for this guy. Which guy is this? Is this a mushroom or is yeah, it's a mushroom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use power for this if I'm
Okay.
close enough. And there we go.
So they're going to have to roll a dodge.
Yeah.
And you kind of see this mushroom as describe to me how Asa's kind of striking from afar. What's kind of happening?
Sorry.
That's okay.
I'm thinking what he's gonna do is to get kind of close enough to eyeball what it is and shoot a flame towards their direction to get one better sight of them, and two, just to kind of see, just to kind of square up with them a little bit. If that makes sense.
Yeah. So I think as Asta kind of turns the corner, the claws on Asta's hand start to kind of glow a red brightness to it, almost showing as if it's heat. And he claws the air, and just red streaks of flame go tossing through. But you see
That's
this mushroom
perfect.
kind of duck down a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And what'd you roll?
4-1-1. So not great.
So yeah, you see it kind of. Oh wait, we should have had a boost on that.
Because
You do
flaming
have an
body?
advantage. No, because you're a fire type and these are grass types.
Oh, okay.
But
So
unfortunately, you still got 2 1s, so it wouldn't have changed
Yeah.
anything. If it'd been a little bit of a better roll, it could have.
Mhm.
Yeah, you see it. It does seem like the flames kind of leave scorch marks on it, but it's almost like the entire body of the creature gets
Squished down.
encapsulated by the mushroom cap as it kind of bunkers down into place.
Okay. I like that concept.
Agile mushrooms.
Which is going to lead us to one of their turns. This Fang Runner is going to go dashing up to you to attack.
That was a
Asta.
terrifying movement. I know it was.
I know, that was way
drag and
too
drop.
quick.
That was super quick. that was scary.
The jump scare.
That was a heckin' slide.
It's like, whoa. I'm like, no.
I really got to make sure these notes are off the screen at some point, but get that nice rolling dice sound. Ooh. Does have a boost though, but I don't think that's enough. All right, roll. You'll have to roll to dodge for Asta or Astar. Oh, all right. So all's good. As this thing goes up to like chomp, would Astar like dodge or take like kind of be able to resist the hit? What do you think? I can't hear you anymore.
Sorry about that. I think they're gonna dodge first to kind of like slide out of the situation.
Yeah. So you
I
see
think
this
that's what he's
thing
gonna
comes
prefer.
chomping down at Astar, who quickly moves out of the way. Its head plunges into the ground. Rocks go flying as it kind of comes up with a jaw full of rock and just spits it all out.
No.
Vern, you're up.
Scary.
Okay.
So
Let's protect
I'm
Chris at
going
all costs.
to use brains and throw full on yeet little Rocky boy at the dinosaur looking guy.
So brains is more that you're
Because it's from a
throwing
distance. Right.
So it's not that you're throwing yourself from a distance.
Right. Vern's
It's
gonna throw the rock.
Vern doesn't have
So-
brains though.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Also, this is something we were going to do before, and Vern decided not to throw Crunch at the thing that eats
Canonically,
rocks.
Vern does not have brains.
Canonically, Vern has no brains.
Sharpie.
Confirmed. God said so.
Fair enough. Hey, is this water moving?
That water is moving. Yeah.
Which direction?
Yeah, so as you kind of see it, it's flowing. Basically, it seems like it came from the room that you guys were in.
And how deep is it?
It's not too deep. It's probably about ankle height.
Okay. See, rocks sink, so that's not as helpful as I thought it was going to be as I started that train of thought.
I mean, there is towards the end, but you guys can't see it, so I'm not going to go into what that depth looks like.
Yeah.
Burn.
Okay. Well, in that case, I mean, can I just can Crunch just kind of barrel run up to little shroomy guy there then, I guess?
The one right here, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. It'll be an agility roll if you're wanting to attack that way.
It'll be agility if I want him to run.
Yep.
Is there any other way for him to get
How-
somewhere?
How round is he? Would he be able to roll?
I don't think he can roll.
Like,
I don't think he's
I
a very
was-
rolly roll.
yeah.
Rolling for
I was gonna
pins.
say, especially if like we were coming downhill.
For reference for everybody on stream, this is Crunch, her big boy.
Bigum's boy.
That-
Yeah,
gotta
the
really-
water's flowing that way, which would suggest it's downhill.
I mean, yes, that's fair. Yeah.
See?
So
I mean, you know what? You could try.
you can try to roll?
Yeah,
Would that
you're
still
gonna have to
be
make a
agility,
separate
though?
agility check for that, though.
Doggone it.
The thing about agility is it's based on distance.
Actually, you know what? No, I will let you do that. However, it'll be at a setback if you do that.
Hmm.
Just-
It's
Decide to
fine. A
roll.
power at a setback is fine.
You want to use power?
Yeah.
So if you just go right beside it, you can use power.
Yeah.
So as
But
long
how-
as because
Oh, I
power is a short range thing. It's just not
Oh.
directly beside it.
Okay,
Right.
I thought the issue was that like I was starting too far from him, so I couldn't
No,
do
no,
a
no, no,
short
no.
range thing.
No.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I want to use power. And I'll just like walk up
Okay.
to the guy and like
So
Boom.
Crutch will do
At
that
him.
there.
just yeet my whole heavy body weight, which is my quality,
So
into
think
him.
of power like it's an elemental force being tossed.
An
Almost.
elemental force being tossed.
So it could be that Crunch basically throws a gem from its body that forms, or something. It's kind of what Asta just did.
Shoulder checks.
Oh. Interesting. Okay.
Right? So brains and power are your ranged attacks, where agility and what's the other one?
Wait, no, this is the opposite way, boy. It's heart and power that are close range, and agility and brains are long
No,
range.
power is far
Isn't it?
range.
Oh,
It's not, it's mid range. Power is more
It's like,
mid-range.
oh okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Power is when the target is close and there is a clear shot, such as when fighting at a very short range.
You know what? I would say you can go up to it and use power. Sure. Oh, wait. You know what? No. I'm not going to let that happen. And here's why. Because if I let that happen, there's no point in, like, there's becomes no difference from agility in that case.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna limit the
Hmm.
movement
Yes.
distance
So,
before it's
Yeah.
agility.
I'm going to
and-
say you can move up to it. If you're going to attack it, though, it has to be agility if you're moving up to it.
Okay. So we're back to that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I realized why I did that. Why I made
Next
that
attack,
initial
it makes
ruling,
sense to
because
use power.
Right. Okay.
everybody else
Yeah.
has agility primary, but once you're up there, you can start using
Right.
right?
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Well, then in that case, I'll just go ahead and go on. Like, just basically spend this whole turn to get to a farther away little bad dude.
Oh yeah, choose whoever. Who do you want?
I think I'll stay away from the scary rock eating dudes for now, at least, and just like journey way on up to this guy. But there's a wall in my way.
I'm gonna say that's really far.
That's really far.
That's pretty
Okay.
far.
Is this guy really far?
You gotta think of each of these squares like 5 feet.
Okay. Okay.
And I just
Then we'll just hang out here.
describe
That's
to
fair.
me how he could go that fast. Like,
Barreling.
He's rolling. He's barreling down.
Then
His
make
weight's
that
just
agility check
carrying
with a
him.
setback.
Have y'all seen snapping turtles like out on the land walk
That
around?
is a success.
They're surprisingly fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Imagine
okay.
that.
Also, he's
His
rolling,
whole
right?
thing.
And we used to train kids how to do parkour and how to roll. He's probably rolling like the kids' first rolls,
Okay.
and it ain't smooth.
I need
No.
to quickly refresh
Mm-mm.
my camera. I'll be right back. It's just super fuzzy on stream for some reason.
Yeah,
I've
So-
sure.
noticed
Whack.
that, and I was
Comes a
kind of curious.
fairy. Sad to say while he was gone.
It's like clear on this thing. I don't know why.
Huh.
That's bizarre.
You're clear where I'm watching
I
stream.
think you look good on my side.
Yeah, now
And
I'm
I've
the screen
got
right now, it
Twitch
looks
pulled
good.
up, and you look fine.
it was
Mhm.
looking weird for a second. Okay. Yeah, so
Looking handsome
this
over there.
mushroom, by the way, this mushroom is like a quarter of the size of Crunch.
Mhm.
And Crunch comes kind of coming up and like tries to go for a headbutt, and it kind of like caps down again, just like the other one that Ostar was facing. And Crunch fully hits it straight on. And it's like rocks go flying once again from the ground. And as Crunch kind of comes back up, oh, I got it. The mushroom pops up looking just fine.
Oh, dang.
Interesting.
It's just because it had 5 dice to its dodge roll versus the 1. That's all.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna let that mushroom is actually gonna go for. Oh, one thing does happen
Oh no.
to Crunch. I
Okay.
just forgot about this. Crunch starts to kind of as you're looking over Vern, you kind of notice and you feel it in yourself a little bit. Crunch is not looking super well. He's kind of starting to feel hazy as when his head lifted, you all saw kind of drips of green goo come from the mushroom. Right now, Crunch is disoriented, and that is a status condition in the game.
That's just rude.
Have a
That is
setback on any
rude.
attack rolls made.
So disoriented, they Crunch will have a setback on any attack rolls that they make now.
Oh,
Okay.
dang.
We're gonna have to keep page 76 up for this then.
Yep, I'm throwing new stuff at y'all. Speaking of this mushroom, it's going to.
Oh,
Whoa, whoa.
I'll find the
All
right
the
one.
things.
What is happening to Crunch right
last
now?
time we talked about Vern, it was like dead.
Boom, boom, boom. Holy
Dead,
shit.
dead.
I will find it. Just give me a
Live.
minute.
Yeah.
Forgive me.
Silenced.
Oh no, not either of those.
Okay,
Oh,
so
my
Roading.
goodness.
I'll find it.
It's
You guys
gonna-
can carry on.
Shocked.
Is it
it's
not like
going to make
alphabetical
a.
or anything?
That same mushroom that just got hit is going to make an attack against Crunch.
You are
course he
destroying
is.
Crunch right now.
Just like,
Oh my god.
So that's
Curse.
2 successes. If
We
Crunch
can
would like to make
sprinkle
a dodge roll.
This
Yes.
feels quite cursed.
It's
There we
1
go.
success. So this mushroom, as it kind of pops back up, kind of swings its head around and whap! Headbutts Crunch right back. Crunch didn't feel anything. However, his green gems are kind of looking even more green. Like he's not feeling well.
He's
also now poisoned. So he doesn't take any damage. But at the start of each of Crunch's turns, he's going to take 2 points of damage.
now you gotta
Stop
find the
bullying
poison
Crunch.
one.
I still haven't.
I was near
found
the beginning.
disoriented.
It's not going to be on here. You're just going to have to write it down somewhere for yourself.
Oh, I thought you said it
No.
was in there. Okay, gotcha.
No, I never
Poison
said
days,
that.
disoriented days.
I thought you said it was. I'm sorry. I'm making stuff
Nope.
up as I go. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Same page 76 of our manual.
Mana, you're up next.
Sorry, what?
You're up,
Me?
Mana. Yep.
Me?
Your
What are
turn.
you stuff doing?
As a character with my botany background, want to see what I can figure out about these mushrooms.
Ooh.
Different.
Yeah, okay. So remember, players, that you can also have an action on top of your Animon. It's just not ever going to be quite as big, but you can have that same action during that turn.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your. Let me see. What are the 3 skills that humans
Logic,
have? In
reflex, spirit.
This would be logic. This would be a
Okay.
logic.
Do
check.
I get a boost? Because
do you get
my career training is in botany.
Well, no, you have the ranks, so you'll get additional dice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't have an additional dice thing on here, so
There should
would
be
it-
the dice modifier should be able to just if you click it up one on your sheet.
as the boost.
Would your talent like add to it too?
Here.
Yeah, that's what my
I'll
talent
be
is.
your-
It's the botany thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Yeah, just add one to
One to there.
and then roll.
Time to roll. Man, I'm rolling shit today. That's another 6.
I haven't seen the roll yet, so I'm gonna say that a success. All you need is 3. That's a success.
I didn't get 3.
You're close though. You can make another one on your next turn. Is there anything Silk's doing?
Silk, absolutely. Silk is going to. Well, as we established before, they're probably on the ceiling, right?
Yep.
Let me grab my character. There we go. Okay. They see that Iris, for some reason, put themselves in harm's way of this cruncher dude, so is going to skitter along the ceiling and dive bomb this one from above.
That'll be an agility check.
Oh no, not agility. All the 2s.
Also, are we keep track of the
Another
sixes?
6. Yeah, we're at 7.
please. You're at 7? Y'all gotta tell me this.
I told you we
Uh-oh.
were at 5 a while ago, like
Oh,
when
I'm
we did
sorry.
initiative.
There we go.
Do
The
I hit?
sparkles.
Let's see. Okay. Sorry?
Do I hit?
What'd you roll? 2? It's got a roll to defend. It's 3 dice for. It rolled a 2 as well, so nope, not quite. As Silk kind of
I
comes
don't
down,
hit? Okay.
you do get in the way, and this, as I imagine, it kind of is Silk. How's Silk attacking?
They dive bomb it from the ceiling onto its back and try to bite it.
Okay, yeah, so it's on its back, and
And is screeching
kind
to
of-
distract it from the squishy human in front of it.
yeah, I think it just flips its back tail up and just flips Silk over. Silk kind of does a flip mid-air and lands between this creature and Iris.
Hmm.
That being said, it's going to attack
Great.
Silk. It got 3 successes.
Cool. I do agility to
Jeez.
defend. Or
Yep.
Dodge. There's the dodge. Can I roll something more than a 2, please? That's better. 4. Oh!
Yeah, that succeeds as it kind of goes in. It's a similar thing with Astar where Silk manages to dodge out of the way. This thing crashes into the ground with just more rock coming up from it. Yeah, nothing. That's going to bring us to John. You're up.
We're at 9
All
sixes.
right.
9 6s? Y'all are so
Nice.
close already.
Initiative counts and we got 5.
It's insane.
Okay. So now did it so it went to bite at Silk and missed?
Yeah.
Okay.
So far, the only one to kind of take damage. And I'll say that y'all do notice that Crunch, although he's fully fine, does not look great.
Oh,
Yeah.
makes me sad.
So I know for a fact that I want to go for one of the lizard boys.
Yep.
Let's see. I know so Silk and Crunch, I mean, they're both kind of on this left side of the screen. think I might actually have someone in here kind of use the stream to give him kind of a boost up to attack the one up top here.
Yeah, no, I think that's totally fine.
Ooh.
So yeah, I think Swims just kind of hits the water, almost belly slides through it, and then pounces up at it.
Now his qualities are both swimming and wild charge. Do I use both those in this instance?
I will allow you to use both of those. So if you want to add that to your attack roll,
Is that a super boost?
Welcome. So it won't be a boost. It's that you're adding dice.
Oh, it's adding dice. Right. Yeah. Gotcha.
So you get more dice, so it's more likely that you'll get more successes.
Cool. Okay. And of course, we're going for the agility.
Yeah.
All right. So I will prep my 2 bonus dice. I get 2 bonus dice, you said?
How many? What's your ranks on each of those? What's it say?
They're both rank 1.
Then yeah, you'll get 2 bonus dice.
Yeah. That's my agility roll.
That's so
Good
nice.
golly.
There was so many dice. And a
You
6.
let him get more boost.
And a 6, so y'all are at 10 now.
We're at 10. So we can't use it
Dang.
during this one, but we can use it afterwards.
And the next.
Yeah.
That's
That's fine.
good.
I think I used the last one, so this is all y'all's. Oh, that's beautiful. That's nice.
Yeah, so it only had 2 dice to dodge with. It rolled 2, but that's not going to matter. Yeah.
Oh wait, we can do a combo attack. Because Sharky's the one who triggered it.
Yep. Let's finish.
Oh, never
this
mind.
first.
Sorry, I read it separately.
Yeah, let's finish this first.
It's the one who triggers the.
How much
combo.
damage is that?
My set damage stat is 6.
Okay, so 6 plus 2. So 8 points of damage to this thing. It's looking hurt.
Leave my Ulster friend alone.
Oh,
Which is gonna bring
Leave
it to
baby alone.
And I will say, John is going to also kind of run up towards over here.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah.
So
So
these
it's gonna look over their shoulder and be like, "Why are you squishies getting closer?
are gonna start moving.
We're gonna have a
Only-
repeat
Because we're
part."
dumb.
She's got to protect other squishies.
This
I
mushroom
don't think
here
of me being squishy.
is going to no, I think this mushroom's going to yeah, no, it's going to attack sorry. So that's going to be that. Okay. That's 2 successes.
I gotta go in for a dodge.
Yeah.
Touch, touch, touch.
You have boost on, or no, sorry, I had a setback on this roll. I just happened to roll well. So
Okay. So. Ooh. Oh, okay.
that's 2 successes, so nothing happens as it's
Another
kind of
six.
bouncing up, and Astar dodges again, just swiftly and easily. Iris,
Yeah.
we're back to you.
Alrighty. So let's see. So we've got this little power up ready.
Yep.
I'm tempted to use it against the
Go
big
ahead.
boy.
Do it against the big boy.
The big boy. I forget what
Well,
we
We
did.
already, we already have
before
one big boy
use.
who's really damaged right now. I also
Yeah.
have one that
True.
hasn't been touched yet.
Mm-hmm. Let's
Like,
see.
All-Star by himself could probably take out the one in front of him right now. We could
Without
also
even.
use our crit to attack the big
Yeah.
boy.
Well, you two over there also have ranged attacks.
Yeah. That's fair. Let's see. Oh gosh. I think I'm going to try to finish off the big guy that's in front of us so then we can all focus on the other big guy that's about to get silk.
All right.
And I forget how to use the crit. So
I don't know how the gauge, what it says for y'all.
The
so
critical gauge.
One of you will trigger it, and the other person, you guys will like do a combo attack.
well, that's
That's-
one option. There's multiple
Okay.
options for the crit
Yeah, there are
gauge.
multiple things you can do with the
Alternatively,
crit
we
boost.
can roll, like you can just pass a test without having to roll. We can lose or all regain our bond points, but increase a threat. I don't know why we would ever want to do that.
Jeez.
Someday
Oh.
we will. And we can all evolve to our
Okay.
highest stage,
Yeah.
which we
But
are.
that is the state which we're in, so
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would do the
So-
combo attack personally. That seems like
Yeah.
the better
Yeah.
option.
You could
for
also
all.
just do a regular
Makes
attack on that
sense.
guy, and then somebody else can trigger the combo.
Honestly, I'm gonna do a regular attack against this guy, and then Silk, if you want to use the combo with Sharky, I feel like that would kind of bode better against the guy that hasn't really been touched yet.
Okay.
Well, it wouldn't just be with Sharky, it'd be all of them.
Yeah, all
Oh,
of
it's
us,
all
yeah.
of us.
Yeah, it's
We're all gonna
technically
curve stomp 'em.
everybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, okay. Regular attack it is. I am gonna go
He's
ahead.
got all of his stock still. We're gonna get gang up on him.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, no, never mind.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna use agility, I guess, against. Well, I would be too
You
close.
can't because you're
Yeah.
up
Yeah,
close.
I'm
So
way
your
too
options
close.
right
Power.
now, because you've got multiple enemies, you could use heart. What's the other option? I think brains. No, not brains.
Brains is long.
Power.
Heart and power.
Yeah, power. You'd have to take a step back in
Yeah.
order to do that.
Then I'm gonna use heart.
Okay.
And would I be able to get like a boost or anything like that for flaming body since I'm using heart and I'm that close range?
Yeah, you know what? I'll allow it. Sure.
Okay. Because he's just boom, like
Yeah.
popping off.
Nice.
Oh,
Ooh.
3 successes. All right.
Beautiful.
And hang on. I've got one more. Well,
So try to do that with the dice in the future, because when that bonus doesn't roll on its own anymore.
oh, I can
Just
mhm.
roll another d6 on the chat through the chat /r space 1d6 or 2d6, I guess.
does the boost and setback checkboxes work like they're supposed to?
They do work how they're supposed to.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's no successes there.
Okay.
So 3.
Three's really good though.
You did it. It rolled well, but it didn't roll well enough. So you do get one more. What's your damage?
My damage, let me pull it back up. My damage is 6.
6 plus 1, so you do 7 points. It is looking kind of wobbly, and Silk sees the other one look and turn around, looking almost like concerned and annoyed as it charges at Swim.
No.
Rude.
No.
And you notice they seem to work a lot better in pairs.
Together.
Pack
Mm-mm.
tactics.
Just say I have a lot of d6s here for you.
Is flanking anything, or is it like a special move?
It's
to
a
do
special
flanking?
thing that they can do
Okay. Yeah.
specifically.
Mm.
So that is gonna hurt. That's 5 successes.
5 successes?
5 successes.
Gotta dodge good.
Jeez.
I have 4 dodge. Like this is gonna hurt.
Just hope that you roll high. In
Oh
terms of
my
just being
God.
able to like minimize the amount of extra damage.
You could also use a bond point to roll extra dice.
Oh, I still have my bonuses on. Whoops, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that was
I'll just
still
roll again.
gonna-
Just turn off the bonus and roll again. That's fine.
Okay.
We just look at the details and drop whatever is extra.
It's fine. Let's just. Okay, so 2 dodge. It comes in. It gets a hold of Swim right on the. Swim kind of gets up to put his arm up, right into Swim's arm, and Swim gets kind of tossed around as this thing kind of actually moves him. And Swim's gonna take. Get the character sheet. This is the first time any of you gotten hit by one of these, by the way.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be was the difference? Sorry, that's a 15 points of damage.
Even at full health, that would one-shot me.
No.
Huh?
Even at full health, that would one-shot me.
Mm.
Like,
Damn.
Yeah.
Is there any
that
way
really-
that like
Give me a second. I'm gonna double check things just to make sure.
my max HP is 14.
I was
I'm at
gonna
11
ask
right now.
if there's any way that I could assist with dodge with quick reflexes with Ostar. Is there any way for me to assist?
Give me a second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
That
think
feels
she'll
almost
see
kind of.
why.
I get their
That's
baddies,
OP.
but
Oh, I
One
miscalculated. No, I
Okay.
miscalculated. Give me a second.
I was
He
like,
did
Okay.
roll
"Ooh."
really well too. So he's
Yeah.
getting like an extra 3 points, but I'm starting to see that I did this wrong. Like I see what I did on the sheet now, and I added stuff before I needed to add stuff, if that makes sense.
okay.
So that's my
Okay.
bad. I now see what I did wrong. So that is super my bad. I'm
Not
starting to
as
realize
lethal.
It's not as lethal. It's still gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah. Just
so that's gonna be
delete.
basically
Oh.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
That-
My
A little
bad.
bit more doable.
These guys
I'm
are
not
like,
dead.
supposed to hit super hard. They're not supposed to be one hit hard. So I was a bit confused when you said that.
No, you're fine. I'm like, wait a minute. My max is 14, dude. Wait a minute. Wait
These
a
guys-
minute.
They're
Wait a second.
they don't hit often because you guys have actually done a really good job of navigating them. But when they do hit, they're really bad.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. I'm down to 2
Um,
HP.
That was a lot of damage. I
Mm.
want you to make a spirit check for John.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. You're not going to take a bond strain.
Okay.
As
Who's trapped?
John's like
Don't get
almost,
hit.
yeah, as you kind of see, like he's kind of on his back. He gets back up again. Swim gets back up again, and he's like, he looks hurt. And as you're kind of looking at him, he sees that you're looking at him, and he's like, it's nothing.
Oh,
Just only a scratch. You got no arm.
Right?
it's but a scratch.
All right, Vern, you're up.
Swimming
Oh
in,
my
are you
lord.
okay?
What was he moved somewhere?
So I just moved him 1 square, basically.
Okay.
We gotta take these guys out now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cashing in our shared power of
Critical.
friendship. Max critical hit. We're taking this guy out before he takes us out.
Okay.
Teamwork destroy.
Swimming is very upset. He's very nettled.
Oh,
Yeah, Swim's looking rough. Like he's kind of playing it off like he's fine, but you can kind of see a major bruise on his arm. Farming.
Oh, poor guy.
So Vern,
Major bruise. He's got
it's
2
your
health
turn.
left.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably broken.
Yeah,
Vern, are
I'm-
you going up to it basically?
I'm cashing in our critical hit thing. Yeah.
Yeah. How does that work? Y'all kind of have to explain that to me.
It just says we all roll an attack roll against it.
Yeah, we all use
Yeah,
our
so-
signature attack.
Signature
So
attack.
oh.
does that count as a signature
The
attack?
player
use, or
who
is that-
triggers this critical move uses their action and picks a target for the attack. Then each PC Animon in the combat encounter makes an attack roll against the same target using their signature attack.
All
Though
right.
this doesn't
I'll-
count as a use.
I'm gonna say in this case too, you can use your best stat as well. So go ahead. It's that you don't have to move anywhere in this case.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So there's a
And
position that you want to be in.
the target's
Oh.
dodge roll must be made with 1 setback, ignoring all other sources of setback and boost.
Okay.
Oh,
Huh.
really?
Yeah.
That's
Per the
killer.
rules.
That's killer.
That's cool.
So my current
like that.
setback that I'm taking because I'm at a disadvantage, I would not take.
I'm gonna say you're fine in
It-
this case because it's a use of the
Yeah.
critical gauge, and it would feel unfair for me to take that away from you in this regard. So
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Sounds
would-
good to me.
I'm assuming we're going for the one that has the most amount of health.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed. The one
Full
that
health
just
fair.
took a chunk out of Swimming Nim's arm.
Jesus.
okay, let's do this one at a time.
Okay.
Vern, you activated it, so you go ahead and make your roll first.
Okay.
So signature attack. So make sure that you're adding your bonus dice to it.
Oh.
So just roll it again, and the bonus die section is at the bottom. Just press it
Gotcha.
up
Gotcha.
by
And
how
it would
many
be
ranks.
however many bonus dice is ranks, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Cool.
Whoa.
and these attacks aren't boosted. Hey, they're just as is.
No.
Okay. Oh, unfortunately, you see that like Crunch kind of. I think Crunch actually hits a wall, and it kind of causes the whole area to quake as a rock comes tumbling down. It just barely manages to dodge out of the way. Sorry, it got two successes.
Was that with set?
Yes, that is with setbacks. Oh wait, no. Wait, yes, because it has to roll 5+. I got 2 5s.
Okay.
I only have 2
Dang.
dice, so I'm really sorry.
Dang.
This thing, you guys should be able to hit this. Just gotta hit 3 successes. Come on, you guys can do it.
Come on. Go team.
Who's next?
Yeah,
I'll
whoever
go
wants to
next if we're doing the initiative
Yeah.
round, just so that we keep track of things. I'll basically Silk will use this wall, climb, run up on it, and then jump on this thing's back, and use Spirit Fang to hopefully bite deep into it and use an energy drain.
Yep, go ahead and use that attack roll. That's so it's gonna
Wow.
get hit no matter what here. And that's only 1 success, so it's taking 3 extra damage. How much damage do you do?
Okay. I have a damage of 4. Is that 4 for each
So-
success?
No, that's just 4 plus.
Plus how
and you
many?
got plus 3 in this case. So 7. Which is a
Okay.
decent hit. It definitely looks hurt from that.
And what
What's your
level
effect
is it?
do?
What do you mean? What level is it?
Because I'm using energy drain, I regain health equal to the level of the target.
2. It's level 2.
2? Okay, so I gain 2 health from that.
Nice.
That's good.
All right. Who's next?
I guess if we're going, I'll go ahead
Yeah.
and get Swimming Nim's revenge here.
Let's go
Going for
swimming
that
in.
Riptide Rush.
Boom,
Let's
boom.
go.
Yep.
All right. Now, out of curiosity, just to make sure and see, do we implement any of our qualities with our signature attack too, or no?
I don't think in this case. I think it's just
No,
your
okay. That's fair.
additional rank from your signature attack.
Okay. So I get my agility of 4 and my 1 bonus die for Riptide Rush.
3 sixes.
3 6s.
Boom.
Woo! That's what I needed to see.
That's only 1
Yes,
success. So what's your base damage?
6. So that's 8 damage.
That's 8. So
Swimming Nim was pissed.
yeah, Swimming M
And-
just like basically sweeps down at the water, pushes it up, and then just jabs this thing right under the chin.
Also, in case it survives all this, it's also now disoriented.
Okay, good to know. Disoriented. Oh yeah.
Setback.
Okay. Yeah, setback on attacks.
Okay.
Uh,
And
Oscar.
that leaves me. I'm gonna use agility, and would I be able to use my flaming body to kind of boost myself a
I'm
little
gonna
bit?
say not in this case.
Yeah,
You'll get
just
to
the
use
rank for the signature
just the
attack.
rank from your signature
Yeah.
attack.
Okay.
So it should be like a +1 for you. So 1 bonus
Yeah.
die plus your best stat.
Yeah, but
There we go.
use your best stat. So
That's another
Those two.
6.
Another 6, so 4 so far?
Sounds like
Or
it.
is it more than that?
Do sixes
That's
get counted
2
during the
failures.
actual?
On its part.
What was that?
I was gonna say, do sixes
No,
still
these
get
don't count.
counted even though we're
These
currently
don't
using our
count.
crit?
No, these aren't
I
gonna
don't
think
count.
so.
These don't count. Okay.
I think as like this thing's chin is up in the air, Ostar kind of comes in, does a front flip, and just basically kicks its head straight into the ground, as you see,
Okay.
right into the water, and the water
Boom.
just pools out from it. This thing's knocked out and out of the match.
Yay!
Good job,
You
everybody.
did it!
Yeah.
Go team.
Good teamwork on
Serves
that
you
one.
right for nearly one-shotting my boy.
I know. Lord.
Oh,
There you go. Figured that'd be satisfying to
Dead.
see.
Dead.
That was nice.
Dead.
audacity.
Okay,
Moida.
so that was all on Vern's turn with that.
Yes.
Using that.
Yep.
So we are going to go to their turn. This other one, seeing that its kind of ally is looking hurt.
Dead.
I mean, yeah.
Looking quite
Completely
dead.
murked.
I'm
You
gonna
got a
just-
bad case of the dead.
My
I'm gonna roll
life.
high or
I'm
low.
down with a bad case of the
High,
cold.
it's sticking around. Low, it's gonna retreat.
Morale check.
That's high. It's gonna make a bite at Astar there.
Don't you tromp me.
You better not.
I'm gonna dodge. I'm gonna dodge. Quick reflexes.
Oh,
A bite out of a star would leave you with the worst indigestion.
make a
Can we all
dodge roll.
agree?
You have to beat 4 successes.
That's
Don't forget you can use bomb
stupid.
points to roll extra.
I don't like
You
these
can
things.
use bond
Yeah.
points to roll extra.
Okay. So I am gonna use a bond point, and would I also be able to use quick reflexes?
I forgot we
to
could
get
do
a
that.
second one.
Yeah, you can. I'm gonna. I feel like we might need to have a limit on quick reflex for how often it can be used in combats. For now,
Okay,
let's say you're
that's fair.
good. Let's say for now
Okay.
it's good, but we might need to discuss that later down the line.
Like a cap of how
Yeah.
many times I could do that. That's fair.
Well,
That's
I think
fair.
situationally is just what we need to figure out.
Yeah.
I'd say it being a dodge rather than an attack would probably be the way to go.
Well,
Mhm.
it's not quick reflexes isn't used for attacks. It's just been used for dodges so far. Which, yeah, okay. Anyway, let's roll with those extra dice from the quick reflexes.
Let's see.
It's 3. It does succeed, just in taking a bite at you.
Did you already use a bond point?
That's with a bond point.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
with a
that's
bond
going to
point.
be 7 points of damage as it
Oh.
chomps down, and as Astar's like trying to get away, it actually gets Astar's tail and kind of flips Astar over
No.
here.
You said 7 points.
Yeah, 7 points.
I'm down to 4.
Okay.
I'm hurting. I'm fighting.
Mana, you're up. You can make another botanical roll if you want.
Botanical roll coming in.
This one's
And I
going to be
got
a
one
2
extra,
rather
right?
than a 3 for a success, since you're kind of watching it a
Observing
bit more
it.
closely. Yeah. Success. So Mana,
Yeah,
despite
what
the
is the
chaos
6?
that's kind of going on, you're kind of trying to focus on the combat, but at the same time, take a moment. You're like, wait, they're plants and they seem to be different than the other ones. And you kind of have been noticing their little legs that they walk around on seem to also allow them to kind of root in and defend themselves. And you
They're
get this sense,
stabilizing themselves.
that like their roots, what do roots always want?
Nutrients.
Water.
And water.
Mhm.
So you get the sense that maybe if you apply water, that might be helpful in this case.
Okay.
That's the info
Was that
you get from that check. I
my
can give you
action?
more on another turn if you make that check again. For now, that's what I'm going to give you here.
Okay. And that was my action, right? Like my personal
So
action?
Silk can go if you want.
Okay. All right, Silk is gonna. These big guys are a problem, so skitter up the wall to the roof and kapow.
Also, you guys are at 4-6s right now. From
Yes.
4 6s. Nice.
okay, Silk's attacking that one. I'm assuming.
Yes, and this
All right.
time using reinforced claws because I pretty much have all my health, so I will actually be using those ranks.
Okay.
And I'm doing it from a distance because either skittering and jumping at it or up to the ceiling and then jumping down on it.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say this is agility.
Okay, and then reinforced claws is rank 2. Okay.
Okay. So it's gonna need to roll. I don't think it can succeed here, to be honest. It only gets 1 success, and you have enough damage that Silk kind of comes down, flattens this guy as his legs kind of fall out from under him, and he's down.
Dunzo.
Night. Time to sleep.
Yay.
Once again, you kind of see with these two that there are shadows starting to fade off from them. We are going to move over to, I think this mushroom here is going to go and make an attack.
Oh, on my turn, could I say I think water is going to affect these mushrooms?
That's fine. Yeah, free action. Okay. No.
I'll just catch them on fire. I'll do quite the opposite.
See.
That's 2 successes.
Oh, dodging. Okay. Sorry. Okay, let's do a dodge.
Yeah, you're fine. This one's also going to come up and make an attack.
Okay.
That's 3 successes.
So 1 success for me.
Yeah, so I think you're going to take 4 points of damage on this. As it kind of like goes to headbutt you, and Silk kind of manages to almost jump, but get slightly hit and lifted off balance, where she kind of lands on her side before rolling back up and getting reoriented. That's going to be John's turn.
Don't like it when my salad fights back.
Darn salad.
Thanks, salad. Or mushrooms, I guess, to stir fry.
So, trying to think here because I really don't want Swim in any more like at risk of getting hit. If he gets hit once, he's done.
Yeah.
So for
Do you have any
starters,
ranged?
do I have any what?
Ranged?
You can use brains.
Yeah.
You want to do things like brains or power. Power in this case, you are close enough to like
Use.
Right,
them.
but power supposed to be in range of them too. That's what I'm saying.
That's true.
Yeah, and I don't like that. I don't like that for Swim. I don't want that for him. I want better for him.
Brains would probably be the safest.
Yeah.
Lana did also say that water.
I love my
Can you-
guy, but
okay,
his brains ain't all the
Let's
best.
role play this for a second because I kind of really love this and I want us to kind of role play this out to see how this goes. Okay.
I don't know. Swim cares.
Yeah, I think Swim's there. Like, all right, John. Yeah,
Let's keep going.
fine.
Buddy, you are not looking so good. I gotta make sure you're safe. I gotta protect you, man.
You mean that?
I got you, man. We're in this together. We're partners, okay? I can't let anything happen to you.
Do you think everybody? What You think everybody else can handle this without us?
We have a good group
Throw
here.
a
We have a
rock!
good team, but we gotta be
Oh.
smart about this. We gotta be smart about this. Okay? Now, I think Mana's onto something. Okay? These things, they may or may not like water. What we both good at here, buddy? We're both good with water. Okay?
Right.
So
Yeah.
I don't want you to attack them. I do not want you to attack them. But I want you to splash them. Can you do that for me, buddy? Can you stay away and just splash them?
Yeah. Okay.
Let's test our.
That's rad. Yeah.
You splash.
Trevor, you
He's gonna take his
splash!
tail, and he's gonna swipe it along the little creek that's there, pushing up the water over to these two mushrooms. As they get kind of sprinkled down with water, you see it like that they've been kind of bouncy and like pretty energetic looking, and now they're just kind of suddenly swaying
Lethargic.
back and forth and suddenly just seem very passive.
You were just thirsty.
Silk shakes himself off.
They were hangry.
Ew.
Oh, relatable.
Me too.
John, if there's anything else you'd like to do, you're welcome to. But
Well, with him doing that, he got what, these two? Like these two up
yeah,
here?
he got those two.
Okay.
I will remind you, we canonically filled our water bottles in the last cave.
That's true.
We did.
we did.
So we can
We
just.
What?
I did specify that.
Okay.
So we all have
Well, I
water
will
bottles.
say, I would probably just have John grab that bottle from Mana,
You have your
and
own.
run and sprinkle this one as
You
well.
have your own.
Oh, I have my own? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
works.
you can just.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
yeah.
sprinkling it on this one over here next to Crunch.
I think it's really funny, this idea that John walks up to, like, runs up to Man and say, "I need your water bottle." Man is like,
You have your.
"You
own.
have one."
As he
Cool, I
leaves
do.
with mine, I'm gonna
Yours.
grab his from his pocket and be like, "Okay, fine, whatever."
That's a very John move. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So John's like pouring this water out, and you see this mushroom that's been like bouncy and is about to go for Crunch again. Just totally relax and settle down. That's gonna
That's
bring
funny.
us
And
to
then-
the mushrooms.
Final thing.
Oh,
As I'm
go for it.
sprinkling the mushroom, I'm like, Crunch, buddy, get to safety.
You gotta
Get
say
away
that you
from
got
him.
this after that.
Okay.
I got
Just
this.
stand at the bottom and like, Crunch buddy, go to safety. I got this.
It's very on brand.
Yeah, these mushrooms, these two are gonna start coming over. They kind of need to get up and personal, and they're not super fast. I think this one's gonna get to there, but not be able to do anything. And I think
Mhm.
that's gonna be the same with this one. These two are kind of okay. 1 second. I'm gonna
Were
make,
they able to cross the water?
I'm gonna make
Yeah.
a check really quickly. They're gonna try to jump.
They're just gonna pacify themselves.
But they like,
like,
water. Wouldn't they want
yay.
to jump in?
It's not that they like water.
Oh,
I think
That
you're
they need
misconstruing the
water.
situation.
they are
You
shit.
see, as this one
It could be
jumps
exaggerated.
and lands right in the water and is like, just immediately lays down.
She's like, yes.
It's sort of like when you get like a chocolate craving, or people that have like addictions to unhealthy substances. Same vibe.
This one
Yeah.
Yeah.
just makes it
You
as
just
you see it
they're
kind of
just hangry.
start to fall back and
They're
it kind
just
of whips
hangry.
its head back over. That's it. That's all of their turn. That's all they can do right now.
Water's
So Iris, you're up.
Snickers.
Okay. So Iris is actually going to move forward with splashing this one that's right in front of her.
Yeah, same thing happens. It's just immediately like relaxed and
Okay.
calms down.
And then I'm going to start running towards Ostar here and let them know, like, don't try to attack them. Go ahead and just try to, like, splash them. And
Ostar is currently standing on top of like one of the Fang runners.
yeah.
Are
He's
you-
like,
are
I
you-
can't.
like,
I'm.
but they're so small. I can get them. You not believe in me?
They're gonna. I believe in you wholeheartedly, but I also don't want to keep seeing you get hurt. I know that
It's just a scratch. His tail is like kind of
It's
bent and waving really
just like like all frizzy and stuff
Yeah.
too. You've got this. I know that you do, but we've got to be mindful.
And demure.
mindful.
Demure. Very
Very
cutesy,
demure.
very mindful. We don't make sure that, everybody's dead and kill ourselves along the way. We're mindful. They're sleepy. We just
For
gotta
some
make them
reason, it
sleepy.
makes them all sleep at the same time when I change it on one, but I'll just have to remember.
all the
which
We
same.
know
one's
which
sleepy and
ones
which
they
aren't.
are.
Hive
There's the
mind.
two in front of
Hive
Silk
mind
and
is
the one
sleepy.
diagonal.
Okay.
I think
anything
that
else?
Is Asta doing anything?
I don't know. Would he be able to go this far? Oh, that's a wall.
Where-
I guess.
Yeah, there's a
at least
bit
here.
of a
That's
pillar
like,
that he has to run around.
I mean, that one's
Okay.
already in the water too. The one up there's already
Yeah.
in the water.
but I'm planning to head towards. Well, would it be closer for me to go around this way instead?
The one
from
down
here
near
to
me
there.
is closer than going
Yeah,
around
you
that
could
way.
probably get to here just fine if Ostar is sprinting. That's
Okay.
fine.
So what I did was give him my water bottle. Would he be able to squirt the water bottle at this one?
Make a agility check. I'll say that it's a 2. It's
Okay.
not a hard thing to do.
Oh, I have the boost on there. Ignore that.
Okay, I'll let you re-roll again.
Oh, jeez.
Not quite. As Ostar's like, okay, I got this. Just starts waving the water bottle everywhere. squirting.
He's good with fire. He's not as good with water.
Is it a metal water bottle?
His splash attack needs some
Because
work.
he's fire. Did he just evaporate it while running?
He's like, and he goes to
Yeah.
splash it, and it's like all empty.
I think he's spraying it and it's coming out as like steam.
Like, oh no. I didn't think that one through.
Uh
That's sad.
this mushroom right here is gonna act. Because I don't think it ever got hit by any water.
Wait, the one behind me?
This
Or
one right
the
here.
other one. Oh, okay, I see. No, I didn't. Not yet.
So has Axel just been
What?
standing here this whole time, just watching this go down?
He's
I'm
terrified.
like soccer
He's just seeing a
bombing
bunch
him.
of like weird shapes and shadows fighting each other. It's horrifying to him.
It's
Yeah.
like,
Stay behind
He's
us.
having a day.
Watch our backs.
You're doing good.
I don't know what you're doing, but it's something.
I will feed you soon. You gotta wait.
Yeah. Do you guys have dodge rolls as well? I don't remember if your human characters do.
We have reflex.
I think that would
We
probably
have
be like
reflex.
I will say that's a reflex. So John, you'll have to make a reflex roll here.
Oh
Buddy, you gotta stop getting
God.
bad.
Ow. I thought they couldn't get to me.
no. Well, they're at you now.
They're at you, not
there
at
was
Shark
one
Tank,
that was right
or not
there.
at Swim.
That's enough. As John, you see this like a little mushroom that's kind of bouncing, and it's like kind of jumps at you, and you're like, you step out of the way as it goes past you.
Ew.
Or as it passes.
Brother.
Iris. No, sorry,
Yes.
that's Fern. Fern now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I am going to call back Crunch and be like, Crunch, come here, buddy.
Okay.
And I want to like wash him because I see the poison and the extra green that's all over him, and I want to like scrub him down in this little stream here.
Yeah. You know what? Yes, that's fine. You do so, and you can go ahead and remove. That's going to be your whole action for this round.
Yeah.
Though.
That's fine.
You can remove both the poison and disorient.
Woohoo! I still take the 2 damage at the start of this turn.
For self-care.
Yes, you do.
Okay, cool.
A little bit of self-care
Uh,
action.
Exfoliate.
Hey,
Cool. I'm
It's
down to
gonna
Sharky's max
be-
health.
one of these mushrooms. This one's going to go up to take a shot at Astar there.
No.
It did not. It missed.
Good.
That's out of the way.
Good. Don't hurt my
I'm just
baby.
going to say, I think at this point, you guys probably have a handle on this combat.
I'm probably gonna get it on my turn.
Yeah.
We're
going to tone things down as you finish watering down the rest of these mushrooms.
Can I see how Silk does theirs? Because I thought it was gonna be cute.
Yeah, go for it.
They like hop into the river, get themselves covered in water, go up to the mushrooms and shake.
That does it. Yeah.
Because they're part wolf, so like that.
And at this moment, we are actually going to take some. How did that pop up? That's really cool.
That was
That's what
ominous.
happens whenever you send a message. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
What?
I didn't know that.
We realize
Oh
this
no,
every
you
time.
all take so much advantage of that. That's going to be a problem.
No, we've known about that since session
We do
1.
this every time.
Have you? I
Yeah.
didn't know that was
And
a
every
thing.
time you're like, whoa, how did you do that? And then we start
No, I'm
spamming.
not. You're a liar.
This has happened like 4 times.
Anyway, everybody take a moment to catch your breath. You get 1+ heart for your
Okay.
Animon. Refill your
buddy.
Water bottles.
water bottles, your special attack, and we are going to take a break for about 5 minutes. Just for
So
us,
1+
us
heart
real
for
humans,
Animon?
get some water and relax for a second, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
So,
Yay.
chat, we'll see you in 5 minutes.
Bye.
Oh, where have I been? What happened? Hi, I'm Teus. Welcome to the halfway point of the show so far. Oh my goodness, we've been gone for so long, but if you're watching this, thank you for watching and sticking with us. We really appreciate it. Once again, I just wanted to inform everybody that right now we're playing this game of Reverie is done on the fantastic Anmon Stories system. Great RPG system. I highly recommend you go check it out. And yeah, the plan is we're going to continue to put out episodes as we go. And I'm going to try to be more on top of it. Sometimes school gets really crazy though. So yeah. But for now, I hope you're enjoying the rest of the episode. And I'll see you at the next episode. Thank you again for all the support you've given. Really appreciate it. Anyway, enjoy. Okay. Are we ready to hop back to
the plot?
Oh,
I was
yeah.
gonna ask if you need some
absolutely.
water or tea, love.
No, I'm okay.
No, we just gave these spritz mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the water.
Oh, I was gonna ask for our health because some of the Animon lost health because they were hungry too before.
Yep.
So should we still be at reduced health a little bit for those that are healing a lot? Like reduced maximum?
I mean, you managed to heal by biting things. I think you're fine.
You said we healed again after things, and now I'm at 13 out of 14. So I was like, should I be less than
That's
that
fine.
because hungry?
No, it's good.
When are we
I
gonna
got
You
heal?
ate the T-Rexes, remember?
Yeah, do we eat
Oh, yes.
Well, no, you don't all eat them. It's very specific in terms of Silk, because
If they were gonna stay
Silk's,
around, Mana was gonna start hacking them up and start fire. So
Yeah, I'm happy to make T-Rex jerky.
You know what?
Swimm's a shark. I
Erin
mean,
is one with the animals. She will happily make jerky to
all right,
honor
let's
their
hop in.
corpses.
Let's hop back in. So first of all, you see that there's kind of some shades of there's shadow kind of wisping off of the bodies of the bigger ones, and the smaller ones, they're kind of sleeping, but then they kind of just go and disappear.
They've been
Oh.
pacified.
I will say my Reverie map has Juniper Bay up again. I don't know if we're
Yep,
still on
I
that
put
one.
you all on
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We don't really need the battle map anymore.
Fair
So,
enough.
No battle map.
Yeah.
Thank
Uh,
goodness.
I'll look over an axe and be like, they
I mean,
dissipate.
do you guys want another battle? I can I can get some.
No, I'm
things.
good. I'm good.
I want to rest.
I think All Star's ready for a nap.
I need
Actually,
So, yeah, you
snack
see these
and
things-
sleep.
Poof away. And for those of you that actually you're all probably kind of attuned to this, you all kind of get the feeling that there's new entries in your booklets now.
book time.
So
What an
for those
interesting
of you that
feeling
are
to get.
opening up your tomes and taking
I
a
will.
quick read through,
I'm right next to Alex, so I'll hold it open so he can read it too, because we've shown him the book, so
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he can see
Axel-
what we were up against
Yeah.
before.
Against.
yeah. So
Against.
Axel's like, this is fast, like, because he's actually seeing it being written in the book as
Mm.
well too. So it's kind of like a bit of a surprise to him as well. You guys see the page of the mushrooms come up. There's kind of one and then a couple of smaller ones. They're all kind of, it seems like they're always in groupings. And they're known as shroom booms.
Boom.
You've fought a lot of these little creatures. So you're kind of getting this information that they have a grass type tendency. So they tend to be attuned to natural settings. Any foliage or anything like that tend to work well, but they're very averse to fire. But they can be very effective against water as a result. You also, in kind of reading it, the book has a description of that they're kind of extremely poisonous creatures that basically on contact, they have this defense mechanism that causes basically disorientation, but also if they hit something successfully, they can cause it to become poisoned as well. You have these kind of multiple glands to them. The other thing you see is this weird subtext, and it's the first time that you've seen it on anything that says emblem. Just under the name of it.
Mhm.
And now when you look back at your other pages, they say pure.
Mm.
So
Does it
take with
show
that
the
what you will.
emblem?
It shows the.
Yes,
that we
it
saw
does
there?
show. I should have.
This is for character information. Am I sketching this, or
Mhm.
is it already in the book?
It has the
I'll,
emblem at the bottom.
I'll have this on the video when we go to it. But yes, you do see a picture of it.
Cool. I
I'm
don't
gonna-
have to remember what it is then.
It's this odd looking symbol that seems to have intricate lines on it. One sec. I actually do have an image that I can share with you all.
That's it. You bring that up like you can.
But yeah, it's this weird kind of intricate lines with kind of these spines on it. It's really bizarre and out there. Yeah,
It's like a man with a crazy mustache.
however you want to interpret it. The other thing you go over to is the you see on the page that there's been update logs on the fang runners, kind of describing that they work best in packs and that they prefer to sprint up to their targets because when they do so, they kind of maximize the amount of
Damage
pure damage
output.
that they can do.
Maximize chomps.
Same.
The other thing you notice, and this is kind of a new term, but it does sound familiar, is right beside where it says pure for this creature, it also says reflection. But all of your guys' logs, when you're looking through the pages say resonance for most other creatures.
So they say pure, reflection, and resonance.
So pure, like there's two sections. Pure seems to be whether it's pure or emblem. So that's a
Okay.
category in and of itself. Then there's a second category there that says either resonance or reflection.
Reflection.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
For most creatures that you've encountered, including your own ethereals, it says resonance.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Does anybody want to do a quick logic check for me?
Yes.
Just
I'm
need
good at
a
those.
success of 2.
Empath.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
Iris has it.
Iris got this.
Boom. Boom.
Iris, you're looking through the pages. You actually get to the tiny form of Asta,
Mhm.
right? Because there's the large form, the tiny form, and on the tiny form, it actually just says impression, where the other places were that said like resonance and reflection.
Oh.
And you kind of think about it and you realize, wait, wasn't there
Stages.
Madison talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
This is different power levels of these creatures.
That's their stage levels.
That's their stage level, with
Okay,
reflection being the highest known stage level that Madison had mentioned to you.
Okay, so they're essentially like champions as opposed to rookies.
Yeah. So the Fang Runners were a champion level.
Okay.
That you guys were
Hey.
facing off
Okay.
against.
Oh,
Dang.
So Sharky, when you said too high of an area level, the first episode you were
Little
wrong.
we shouldn't be here yet.
Yeah, so that's kind of Axel's gonna look at you all and say, "This is a lot to take in."
Do we have
Yes.
type of what type the Fang Runners are in our books
That's
yet?
yes, you do now actually have the type. Let me pull that up really quick. It's an Earth type.
Thank you.
It's an Earth
Earth
type,
that eats
and
Earth.
it has the classification of beast.
Oh, exciting. Is there any
It's a
sub-classification for the shroom booms?
Shroom brooms? Yeah, there was enough of them that you thought that's yeah. So it's a plant classification with the element of nature.
Classification.
I probably would have like let Axel like have a look again through the book and all that while I go, because we had some time. I'm going to take more of the salve I have and go up to Asta and Swim and try to give them some salve to
It's
help
not
them out
gonna
a little bit
give
because they were
extra,
really
but
fucked up.
It's not going to give extra, but it's very comforting.
No,
Oh.
it is just to like also
Make
have
them feel a
like,
little bit better.
medically check them over a little
Yeah.
bit as much
They
as I can.
seem like they're recovering quicker than a normal person would.
Yeah.
Also, as you start to walk away, Axel's going to go, "Ha!" Do you turn back?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Your book's gone.
Oh.
Yeah, you reach and your book is now in your backpack.
Oh.
Oh,
Cool.
that's nifty.
Sorry.
That
That was new. Sorry.
okay.
I guess it's very, very attached to me.
I guess so.
How
So-
far was that distance? Was it like 10 feet?
Not far. Like
Okay.
5, yeah.
So I clearly have to be within reach of it.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, you didn't lose it.
Okay, that's good. I thought I lost it, and I was really worried you were going to be upset with me.
Oh.
No.
Okay. Okay, so this is what you all are dealing with. All these things.
Mhm. So many of the little mushrooms and then 2 of the big ones from the other page is what happened here.
Mhm.
This isn't world shattering or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're only a day ahead of this
I remember that feeling.
compared to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was yesterday for us.
That was yesterday.
Yeah. We
First
totally
time.
get it.
Gotta be nice
First
to have your
time.
friend creature things. I don't know what to call
Yes.
them.
Friends.
Ethereals. Wait.
And Swim
Did-
just goes,
We-
yeah,
we
we're
went over
pretty
that before.
cool. Axel does not hear it.
Yes, you are cool.
Your quips are going to nothing. Swim.
Swim
There
says
for
that
naught.
they're pretty cool.
When I'm done, like medicing those
Wait,
2 a
are they
little
like
bit.
physically cold
I mean, maybe swim, but not
after
not
Sean
all of
said
them.
No. It's like admirable, kind of.
Oh,
It's slang.
yes.
Mhm.
It's a cool. Is a terminology of some kind
Yes, it's
that
it.
doesn't
Do you
mean
not know
cold.
what slang is?
What is slang?
Okay.
Imagine a
it's
very,
synonym.
very
Um,
charismatic and very like people are drawn to them because they're cool.
The
Someone you
man's
want to be
man.
around.
Is it
yeah.
really hot where you're from?
No, well, in some places of the world,
Global
it's not much
warming,
different from here.
perhaps. Yeah.
Yeah, we
There's
don't
a
need to talk
global-
about that.
There's a
We're not
warming
going to
of the
talk
globe.
about. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
about it. Don't worry about it.
It's
What are
good to be
you all-
cool.
Making me think too hard
Anyways,
about words.
there were mushrooms here, which means they need nutrients because they're plants and they have probably mycelium, which means there's probably food for us somewhere here. So let's go and look.
Yeah,
The
they
word
disappeared
slang
earlier.
first appeared in print in its modern form in around 1800 in London. It applied to disreputable criminal classes. However, it was probably used much earlier.
Vern, you were
So he
told
would
to
have
read the
known.
dictionary a lot,
Yeah,
weren't you?
you know what? I will quickly retcon that and say, I'll quickly just say, you don't look like criminals.
No, we're not.
No,
Well,
no.
Thanks to Vern, we might have broken a law now, but
Okay.
Let's
Minor.
not worry about it.
I have
So-
never
Minor
been prosecuted
trespassing.
in the court of law.
Mana, when you
You're
turn
too
around,
young.
all the boom shrooms are gone. They poofed out of existence a while ago.
Yep.
So
Where
what's
water
the
flows
plan?
towards
What are,
is where there's going to be land that is arable, and I'm gonna look for plants that are edible.
so the water is coming from where you guys came from.
Yeah, I'm going to where it's flowing towards.
Yeah,
So,
there's just a
when I
pond
saw
there.
the map there, it actually pulls in like a little bit of like almost
Yeah,
like a
it just
like an
pulls into a
opening.
little
Yeah.
cave area.
Oh,
So do
It's
we want
kind
to
of
head in
a
there and see if there's anything
similar
around
result
that area?
again.
is it deep
Yeah,
enough
when
for, like,
you
fish?
Aw.
head over there, John, you're kind of going over. You see kind of a flickering. So there's the actual kind of pool, but then
Yeah.
off to the right, you further tunnel going down, and you see a flickering light that seems to be coming from that direction. And you start hearing, Axel, my boy! Axel! Are you down here?
Was
I
it?
And
think
there-
that is the man we're
the
looking
rest of the
for.
group is a bit too far away, so only John's kind of hearing this right now.
Guys, I think I found Otto.
What?
Okay, let's go.
Let's keep going.
Okay. Uncle! Axel, my boy! And you see this kind of older gentleman. He's got a curly white mustache, bit of a nice top hat, really
It's
well
Doug
dressed.
Dimmadome.
No, not a cowboy hat. That's something different.
I'm sorry. Let's keep going.
And you see this
First thought.
So Otto is the first guy you see. He's got the curly mustache. He's much older, probably late 50s, early 60s. Seems to walk quite well. He does have a cane that he seems to be carrying along with him, but he doesn't seem to need to support himself too much with it.
Good, because Axel needs it.
He's about probably around 5'6", 5'7". He's a bit of a shorter gentleman.
Aw.
Behind him is this towering 6'7" massive man who's just like kind of walking with his shoulders up. He looks kind of just like he's in constant anger with a very large beard, large toque. He's not well dressed, but he's appropriately dressed for what you would expect to look like for an expedition. And he has a gigantic backpack that he's carrying around as well.
Okay, cool. But what we need to know is it Cloak Dude?
Hello.
It's not.
It's not Cloak Dude. It is not.
It's
Cloak
not.
Dude.
He's very grumpy though.
What are they feeding this
That's the
man?
only resemblance is that they're both grumpy.
Oh,
Grumpy.
So Otto goes straight to Axel and gives him like a
Hello.
big hug, and Axel's just a little bit higher. Otto hasn't even clued in that there's other people yet.
Yeah.
Axel does the guy behind Otto does recognize that you're all there, but Otto's gone. And Axel,
That's the thing. I'm waving to the taller guy because these two are having a thing.
I was so worried about you. Oh, I'm good. These fine folk helped me, and then he kind of like clues in. Oh, hello. And yeah, the
Hi.
big guy did
You've
kind of
heard
do a
your
small
Otto?
wave. Yes. Delighted to meet you all. And he goes and gives you all a quick handshake. Pleasure.
Introductions.
I do the super awkward thing where I go to like high five his hand.
I feel like his handshake is one of those where it's just like, ugh, like
a
just
full arm
overly
business handshake?
exaggerated. Yeah, like it shakes your whole body a little bit.
Yeah,
see it.
it's definitely
Yeah.
is kind of like a.
Yeah.
I think actually, Vern, when you go for that like high five type thing, he does actually like grasp it.
Anyway,
My arm goes like limp noodle as I try to figure out what I need to do to like
get away.
I'll give him like a bit like clasp handshake.
Yeah. Oh,
I
thank
then
you so
like
much for
try-
taking care of my nephew here. He kind of slaps Axel on the back and kind of goes, "Oh, yes, they've been quite helpful,
So
Uncle."
it's all good. He helped us almost as much as we helped him. So
Indeed.
Feelings mutual.
I'm sorry to
Otto
be
does take
that
a
guy,
quick
but you guys
cue.
wouldn't happen to have any food, do you?
Oh, yes, of course. Hans. Hmm.
You
This is
wouldn't be
Hans, everyone. He doesn't speak too often.
Nice to meet you, Hans.
Hello, Hans.
hello, Hans.
Hello.
You said
And he
Hans
kind
is
of
wearing
starts
a
getting
cloak?
the backpack off, kind of thumps it down, and it actually kind of makes you all jump a little bit, the weight of it.
Jesus.
Thank you. We didn't have quite enough supplies with us, and
Hmm.
things happened.
And you see that he starts he's efficient. He's not really focused on any conversation. Hans is with you all right now. He's kind of just focused. He's like setting up a bit of a fire. He's like getting.
I am
Well-
immediately dialed into what he's
Going to
doing,
work.
just watching the
Yeah,
efficiency.
he's immediately in. We
Business
need
Work
to set up
mode.
camp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and so Otto's gonna look at you all. How did you all get down here? And what unique clothing you all have?
Thank you.
Quite
We fell.
strange.
Mhm.
You fell.
There was an opening that we kind of
fell, kind of
stumbled
lost.
upon.
Yeah,
Oh.
And
it was an
one thing
accident.
led to
It
another.
wasn't on purpose.
Mm-hmm. Now we're trying to
See.
find our way out,
Uh,
preferably.
Otto
Luckily,
is going to
we
make a roll
didn't
here
sustain
quickly.
many injuries besides hunger. Yeah, mine is meant to say stumbled, not like fell.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys trying to like basically deceive? Like, are you trying to hold back certain information at this
It's
point in
not
time?
deception as much as it is withholding
Like,
mind-blowing
It
information.
sounds crazy.
I think
Kind of
it's
like how we first sussed out Axel, because he also told us about Otto and
Yeah.
Wait, no, he said Otto was crazy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Otto's insane.
Oh, we came through
Otto's
a portal
very
accidentally. Because if Otto's out there, then like
he's
I'll say
just
like, we
gonna
accidentally came through a portal of some sort, and so we were not prepared for this.
he's down
That's
for
a-
whatever.
Something.
I mean, your clothing is quite strange, but it's kind of like checking you all. Just gonna make one more check really quickly.
I mean,
This is a very
to be
easy
fair,
check.
before you roll, do
Yeah.
we look like we're prepped for an expedition?
I think we
No,
have our same street
absolutely
clothes
not.
from before.
He was just checking to see if you
Mhm.
all are concussed in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, he's doing a health check.
just
Oh, that's
hungry.
nice.
Oh,
A little
Does he
winded,
just
but
hear all of our stomachs rumbling in hunger?
yeah.
A chorus.
I
of,
mean, you don't seem to be lying, and you don't seem to have any health ailments. It's a lot to take in to say that you're from, another world. is what you said?
Kind of is what we're
Another
understanding. We're trying to
time?
figure it out.
This completely breaks the laws of physics if you're from a
We're
different
from
time.
not here. That's all we know.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well
We
then,
just happened
let's sit
upon-
down and eat
Yeah.
first, and we can discuss
Yes.
this.
Thank you.
So yeah, foods. Hans. It's only been about 5 minutes, and he's basically set up a full kind of prep of meal. He's already got something cooking.
Oh my god.
I
ready to go.
admire the
Oh my
efficiency.
god.
Wow.
I will kind
John
of
might actually cry.
when we get food, I might forget, and I will just hand some food to Silk. I'm just so hungry. I'm just like food, and just doling out food to like all the animals that need to eat,
Yeah.
and all the people.
So it's
So,
like we're
if there's
divvying out
floating
double the
gold-
portions.
Yeah. Basically, Hans is kind of giving out food to everybody.
Yeah, be like,
I
swim
want to.
the
I want to
most
give a
injured
little
first.
extra if I can, to my
Asta?
boy, because he put in some good work today.
Yeah, most injured eat most first.
Mhm.
Food,
Mhm.
yes, good.
Yeah, you're able to do so.
A star.
Later on, you're kind of able to like. This is the first time you're feeding your ethereals in front of other people, and once again, there's that kind
Hopefully,
of
we
weird
don't eat them very often.
Well,
Oh,
You're
did you say
feeding-
feeding? I thought you said
Feeding,
you were
feeding.
eating them. I
This
was
is
No.
the
like,
first
You're
time we're
your
eating
ethereals?
them.
yeah,
this is kind of the
they're
first
just as hungry as
time.
we are.
Later on, Axel
Back
will
home
be
you
able
go.
to say that it kind of looks like that you guys are just eating extra food, basically. Like it's not perceived that you're feeding your ethereals.
So they
Oh,
can't
okay.
see the blobs.
Huh.
They don't seem to see it.
They
Like
just
Hans has
see
not
what
given
they
any
were-
registration of it, and Otto hasn't either.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I probably just fed the ethereals and then was like, oh, and
Yeah, there was nothing from them.
like I'm not gonna take it back because they're fucking starving too.
So as you're kind of all sitting down, Otto is kind of, yes, go enjoy, eat as much as you can. You seem quite hungry. And you're quite young,
Very hungry.
all of you.
Thank you
Like,
for the food.
Is that a compliment? Oh,
so
I wasn't
okay.
going for the.
like
That
thank
was just
you.
awkward
Observation,
timing.
but yeah.
It was for the food. I was writing a note at the same time, so I was delayed.
All right, we've been out without food. Our brain is not at capacity.
Fair
Like
enough.
real life.
Can you tell me more about how it is that you might have entered this world? What happened there? Was there anything that kind of occurred beforehand? Is there any elements that seem to be commonplace?
So, genuinely, what we witnessed was we were walking along and we heard a voice. We heard Axel's voice. We know who it was. We just heard a voice calling for his uncle. We followed the voice, and suddenly we were transported from wherever we were before to here. And before we were in a building. We'll say it's a building. We were in a building. We entered this.
They know what
felt like a
museums are.
portal. Okay, museum.
They know what
Got it.
museums are.
I
Yeah,
do know what a
a
museum is.
museum-like
I've
building.
actually-
We were in a
I'll
museum.
sketch
We
the
heard
portal.
your nephew's voice. We followed the voice. And I know it defies all physics, all logic, but we fell through some hole and appeared, stumbled
we
into
kind of
this different world. That's when we came across Axel here. And we've been kind of working with him to kind of navigate through the insanity that
Whatever
is this
this is.
place.
See, okay. Well, that's quite a lot. Huh.
Yeah, we know it makes no sense. Like, we're still grasping it ourselves, to be fair.
Okay. Well, go ahead and eat. I'm going to think about this for a little bit. He gets up and he starts walking around. Just back and forth.
Just boop, boop,
Yeah.
boop, boop. I've seen that before.
Yep.
I've done that before.
He's like,
Hmm.
these children are too far gone. I guess I'll have to kill them.
Axel's going to say, don't.
Extreme, John.
Axel's going to look at you all and say, don't don't mind my uncle. He's a bit of a walking thinker, I guess is what he refers to it as.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Came across a lot of those in university.
Fair
As
you
enough.
visually in
ever
body as you
discussed
are of
with-
mind. It happens.
Have you ever discussed what you can see with Otto?
Yes, he doesn't believe me that it's there.
Mm.
And
We can
to be
reinforce
fair,
that.
it's hard because I mean it's the same experience for all of you, isn't it? Like when somebody sees that what they're doing, they don't really see the thing that's happening.
Oh, yeah. So when you're pointing it out, or if you're interacting with it, it's like you're pretty much interacting with something else entirely.
There's really no way to prove the existence of what we see.
There
For those that
really
can't see
isn't.
it.
And
In fact, there's proof to the opposite. As far as they can
yes,
tell.
that does
Yeah.
make. I mean, I
have-
at least have validation now because I've met others that can see it, which at least
You're not crazy. Congratulations.
You're only half
I'm
crazy.
either
Or at
not
least the
crazy.
same flavor of crazy we are, if so.
It's one or the other, but based on the fact that every time whatever those things do coordinates with something that happens, to me it just seems like it's obvious that it has to be
The
there.
puzzle kind of comes together.
Mhm.
Other than that, the journals could just be like really good art. Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Well, to be fair, from his perspective, it's hard to put the puzzle pieces together if you can't even see the puzzle pieces. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Suddenly all of you
I am.
like just suddenly from behind him. I've got it. Just Otto, whose finger is up. He's been pacing for about past 3 to 5 minutes. So
yes.
That was
okay. If you're looking for a way back, assuming that what you've said is true,
Mhm.
what you should try to do is try to make sure that the elements that were there in the initial occurrence of this quantum portal thing is there for whenever you need for it to go back.
Elaborate.
So
Is this the interdimensional equivalent of if you forgot what you were thinking of when you walked into a room, go back to where you thought of it?
Kind of.
Kind
yes,
of.
That's what I'm seeing.
that's exactly it. You're very smart. Way to catch
Thank
on
you.
quick.
I do have a degree. So I should hope so.
I have 4.
You're a grown up.
I have 4 PhDs.
I'm
went
We're
to
working on my
one-upping
next
with
one. Don't worry
degrees.
about it.
That being said, make logic checks, all of you.
Oh. Listen, for her to make a wish kid, logic is not her strong suit. She canonically has no brains.
All right, we're not in combat.
I'll say this is
What?
basically a
So
trio. So
But she did get 1/6.
Basically all of you except Vern can connect this
Canon.
together. You have this realization that portal happened in a place that had already experienced significant damage to its structure due to this occurrence. So it had already been reported on as a place that was unstable.
Hmm. Yeah, because Nat's
so
been saying it just gets worse over time.
You get the feeling that the worse an area might be in terms of
More
like,
susceptible, the
to a rift
reality
it
is
might-
kind of crumble.
whether
The more
it's
fragile it is.
whether it's a rift causing that or the events causing that, it's hard to say. Like you don't know if it's one or the other, but you know that they coincide with one another.
So what you're saying is we gotta go to the heart of the volcano.
No,
However you interpret it,
no, we
it's
should
up to
never
you.
do that.
Actually,
Even from the emissions, we will die first.
I
Before
don't
we get
know
even
what.
close, have you heard of Pompeii?
I mean, it's pretty cool.
No, it was hot. That was the problem.
Quite the opposite.
How far do
Anyway.
you have to be removed from a tragedy to make jokes about tragedy?
We should make sure that we're getting as much rest as possible. I need to make sure I have my sleep so that my brain can be sharp. You should always try to get 8 hours.
Yes.
Turns around,
Yes.
he walks away.
Is that what's wrong with me?
Yes.
Am I holding myself back?
So
IRL and in character.
Did he just promptly go to sleep?
yeah, he just
So the
basically
GM
grabbed
didn't have to
a
be this character anymore?
he had a he already had, what's it called? Camping bag thing.
Sleeping
Sleeping
bag?
bag, that's the word.
Sack?
Sleeping bag.
Tent?
He had a sleeping bag, he got set up and he's already down and just just
Holy
I wish
shit,
that could be
is
me.
a PhD in itself. How do you do that?
Yeah. That's efficiency.
I was saying that to Axel. I'm like, does he do that every time?
He does it every time. I don't
I need to
don't
know his
understand it.
secret.
He lays down and he's just asleep. And I'll go, yeah, watch. Uncle! Uncle!
Dead asleep.
Oh my god, he's like Teus.
Vern looks at him
Sharky.
and she's
Sharky
like,
does that.
yeah. And she cuddles up against Crunch and does the same because she's also a natural sleeper.
I don't how
She's
What a
one with the
talent.
world.
What a
Axel
It
talent.
was
is a
just so
talent you too can learn, and I'll tell you more later.
so at this point,
Please.
We've never slept near her.
this
we
is
didn't
an
know that she could do
opportunity
that.
for rest activities.
Also, where are
Are
we?
you're not
going
gonna
In
be
a
able to
cave.
get
We're in a cave.
you're in a cave.
Okay, there's no like vegetation or anything. There's nothing to.
There's like some moss.
I'm still gonna check out the freaking moss.
Yeah.
I would
can-
say I would want to give Swim like ample space to like sleep how he wants to sleep. So I would probably go near like the actual like pond that was kind of formed there in the cave.
Oh, he's gonna have so much fun. He's
Yeah.
gonna be like a dolphin, just like.
There you
He's
go,
like
buddy. You've earned a
nighttime
good
zoomies
rest.
before he goes to sleep.
Such a the most spacious sleep he's ever had. What? Stop!
Okay, so in the Animal
Bye.
Stories RPG,
I love you too.
for rest, you have a couple of activities you can choose from.
Come on.
So first of all, the thing that you are going to get, all kids get their, so all the main characters, the humans, get their stamina brought back to at least half. So if you're below half, your stamina is now at half.
Okay. And what if it's more than
I have 8 of 11 right now. What does that mean?
Same.
Like,
That's over
I
half.
just- So you just go to
I
max.
just stay at 8.
So no, you're just at 8 at that point.
Okay.
Oh,
Animon regain a number of lost HP in the same way as catching their breath. So you're all going to do another catching your breath recall. So if your Animon are at full, they'll be at full now. So it's
They're
hard
at
score plus
10
1.
now.
Whew.
so if we're below
everybody
half,
regains
would
one-
we just go to half?
Yeah.
Okay.
Half rounded up. So if you're 6. Not for your Animon. Your Animon can come back to full.
Okay. Gotcha.
You all get 1 bond point back.
I was already at full. Could have used one. Dang it.
We'll get better about using our special things that we
Yeah.
And then you can choose from, there's 5 different rest activities. There's some that aren't going to really make sense for y'all. So my suggestion is that you do recuperate. Because then you're going to restore your full, your PC's full
That
stamina.
canonically
and
makes
your
sense. We're eating a
HP.
big meal. We're sleeping restfully.
I think that
Yeah.
makes the most sense. So yeah. We'll
Because
recover
all of
that.
our stamina and all of our HP is restored.
So wait, we each choose a different one.
You can
Some of
each
these?
choose a different one if you want.
You can also each choose the same one if we want.
Yeah. You all don't have to do the same thing.
They're independent of each other.
Because I could recuperate, but I'm only down 2 health points myself. So I kind of want to like, even if it's not with others, I kind of want to make a plan because like
I
we've
was
seen
hoping
these
you would.
creatures,
That sounds good.
and
yeah.
I would like to be prepared in case we come across them again.
Yeah, I'm gonna give my buddy some R&R. We're gonna rest. We're gonna eat and we're gonna rest.
Same here. I feel like between the both of us, Sharky, we're hurting.
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
our boys put in some work.
I
Yes.
will say the one thing with make a plan is you do need to kind of know what's ahead. And that's not something you guys are privy to right now.
Well, I was just thinking in terms of encountering, like, obviously the mushrooms will just spray water on them, right?
Sure.
If we come across them, the water bottles. But if we're coming across those rock creatures, maybe because I also, Teus, want to discover Silk's new thing, and I'd like to incorporate that into a plan potentially, so it could just be a plan between me and Silk. Because they can produce silk now, and it's basically a rope. So I was thinking, if they make a rope, basically, and we come across the rock creatures, we could try to, like, you know, loop it around and trip them up.
That or like build a silk wall in between them so they can't get to
I
each
got
other
no
to do their
sticky
gang up move.
rope.
Oh, not sticky rope. It's a
Yeah.
spider.
I know. I did research and we discussed, and I need a rank for
Okay.
sticky.
Okay.
It can't be too OP. We have
Because
to.
here's the thing. It's
Fair,
based
fair.
on Ram Recluse, and their silk is strange.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
it's like flat, purple, shiny ribbons.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
cool.
So basically, if we
So-
come across another one of those creatures, just want to try doing a trip thing to get them off balance, so that we don't take as much damage.
That's gonna happen. So, are you foregoing rest then? I just want to be clear
No.
because I think there needs to be a consequence if you're foregoing sleep entirely.
No,
Mm.
I need
It's-
sleep. I need to
Because you
make
can't
plan
do
is a
both.
rest activity, boy.
I know it's a rest activity, but
So-
you're also like not sleeping if you're doing that, right?
So,
I mean,
just to
technically, you're
kind of
not regaining those hit points.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not. Because I'm not recuperating. So I'll just be down 2 health points.
Okay.
Silk is at full already.
Okay.
Or sorry, Silk was down 1. So if you want them to be down 1 as well.
No, if they've regained from the basic one, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's make a plan. Make a logic roll 2 then. What I'm
I
gonna
want to try using the other things.
What I'm gonna say is, if this succeeds, I will basically. We'll make it a flashback situation, or we can come back to this point later on,
Okay.
rather than necessarily doing it right now.
that's fair.
Which we will not, because
I fucking fall asleep.
yeah. Oh yeah,
I write
think
it on, like, Rock
what
Monster.
happens. I think it's like. So
It's been
like,
a
are you-
long, like 12 hours.
I'm like, what's in your
Mhm.
face?
Yeah, Silk's like there. She's like, "Are you okay?"
You're
Oh,
so soft. Just
I might not be
She's
okay.
so
Okay,
cuddly.
just fall over as
I just
everybody
use them
kind
as
of
a
gets some
pillow.
sleep. You guys are all resting, and suddenly out of nowhere, ting, ting, ting! You guys just hear a loud noise. You have had your full rest. It's been a number of hours, but basically, Pons is
Yay.
there, like waking you all up. Most of the camp's already cleaned up.
Mhm.
I'm so
I
sorry.
mean,
Hans, did
let's
you
be real.
think-
That only took him like 2
Were we
minutes.
supposed to
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah.
help watch things?
What's a
Coffee?
little girl?
Excuse me?
What did you say?
Okay, better be little in size. Were we supposed to help and let you sleep? Well,
No, I am paid.
did you just
to
stay up
do-
the whole time?
No.
Okay.
He seems well rested. Did you do this like
As long as you got to rest. Thank you for helping and taking care of us as well.
You're welcome.
when did you wake up? How long did it take you for you to You're very efficient. I'm trying to learn.
I go pick things up and put them away.
Insightful.
You should have said put them down. Damn it, boy, you're so close. I pick things up and put them down.
Great.
I'll pack up my
I
stuff.
keep doing this till I'm done.
Otto, like, is still asleep despite the banging.
Can I pinch his
Axel-
nose?
Yeah. He
I feel
seems
like-
totally fine.
I
Okay.
feel like Asta
That
comes
usually works for
around.
Gragra. It's I can't. But I
And
guess
Axel's
he's a
like,
mouth breather.
no, don't worry. He's gonna be up and let me see. And he grabs a pocket watch. 3,
You can't tell me it's to the
2.
minute.
Oh, okay.
To the
Both are both
second.
ready to go.
You are an automaton
Whoa.
with your efficiency of sleeping. You need to teach me your ways. I really need
Like,
this
This
for
is-
study time.
Amazing and
He is
terrifying.
Otto.
Very simple. You just need to know how to dream properly and figure out when to dream. Get your dream to wake you up at the exact right time.
Oh, I think I already
You
got set
lucid
back in
dream?
that. No, I lucid dream. I think that's the problem.
You get lost in the lucid dream.
Yeah, you
just
can't let the lucid dream control you. You have to control it, but then let it train it. You have to train it to specifically wake you up at a specific time.
this is beyond me.
Okay, we're gonna talk as we walk, and I'll take notes.
Yeah, you guys all kind of get up and
How
you
would
start,
you train lucid
walking.
dream?
and you're kind of
Roll for
navigating
lucid.
the tunnels. And Crunch is kind of like, that was a lot yesterday.
Oh.
It was. You did so good, though, buddy. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
Are you feeling okay? You seemed a little. Is he still like off green or anything? Like, does he look better now? He is fully
He
healed.
looks like Crunch usually looks, which is kind of sad.
That's fair. Okay.
His
Sad
health level is
crumbly.
bad now.
He's just mentally sad, not physically sad.
He's not
Yeah.
physically sad.
Okay.
Yeah, and Silk's kind of crawling along the side and is also like, yeah, that was. Is everybody okay? And it's kind of checking in on everybody.
How's your arm, Finn, buddy? You doing okay over there?
Yeah, I'm doing just fine, and it's totally
Hell
healed.
yeah.
What about
Insane.
Asta?
That 8 hours will do a lot.
Yeah, I'm cool. I was fine the whole time as well. You know, Swim, you were looking pretty rough over there. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think I've got a bit of an edge on you. Swim's like, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
And of course, Silk is like, I barely even got hurt. You guys need to get on my level.
Yeah,
So we're like on the
Competing.
ceiling.
Competing.
Swim's like, yeah.
I
y'all
love the
need to kind of-
non-confrontational swagger and arrogance that Swim and him exudes. It's such a
Yes.
delicate combination.
Where he's
I don't
just
know, maybe.
completely he's comfortable and like his abilities.
He is
No.
so sure of himself, he doesn't even need to prove it to you.
That's some confidence.
He knows that he hits those
honestly.
things hard.
right? Silk's just like, yeah, you know what? I mean, at least I'm not usually almost going down, so it's fine. And I think all the ethereals like look over
We
like
start bickering.
I think Crunch looks sad. Swim doesn't care, and I
Well, we're
think
not all
Frostar's
built to get in
pretty
on the
annoyed.
action.
So it's like,
All-Star
yeah,
is
and
all,
you should be
like-
keeping distance.
Luffy
I-
and mad.
Like to anyway, fine, whatever. Kind of crawling off ahead.
No, I was
Um,
saying that was Silk probably sassing Sharky character
Oh.
about getting up
Yeah.
into,
Okay.
Do, 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 ding, ding,
Yeah,
ding, ding.
so as you're walking along, you see suddenly light that is not coming from your lanterns, basically. Seems to be light further
Outside.
ahead. Yeah.
Do
It
we
kind
feel
of
a warmth of anything
definitely feels
at all?
warmer where you're heading towards.
I know where we're going.
Okay, learn from
Not-
last time.
Excited.
Lights off. Flashlight off. Sorry. I left the door open.
Oh my goodness.
Flashlight off. I'm not repeating last time in case there's some sort of fire.
Yeah, so you're all walking ahead, and Otto's like, it was right. The notes, Axel, they were right, my boy. They were right. Oh,
What can we
so good.
expect?
Oh, just okay. Come. And he's like kind of charging off ahead. Are you all kind of moving fast?
Yeah, we're moving with them.
Okay, so
I am-
everyone is
Yeah,
going
following.
forward.
Apprehensively.
You're kind of running. You start hearing the crunching under your feet of
Mhm.
sand, it seems. And you're kind of running, and suddenly you're all kind of hit with this flash of like light as you're looking out from basically the mouth of a cave that you guys were all just in with the caverns. And you see this huge shining beach ahead of you that's glistening. It's basically iron black sand that
Mhm.
seems to
Wow.
go fairly far across. The sun kind of almost blinding you from the sand itself. Your eyes start
The
to kind of adjust.
surface.
Yeah,
It's not the
your-
surface.
Your eyes
Is it
start
the
to
sur-
adjust a bit more, and you're hit with that smell of salt, basically sea salt, as you kind of look over and you kind of hear some birds that go, like, that wasn't a bird. What was that? Yeah, chirping birds. Squawking of like seagulls and things like that. Thank you.
That sounds like a Chthonian. It's a Chthonian
And you're
bird.
you're seeing like that there's some tropical trees and things like that. It's so nice and warm as you're kind of looking off, and you see a grand ocean ahead of you as your eyes fully adjust to this.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
I like
That is
in I like
a
in my little
sun
aside.
inside the earth.
I'm
Yeah.
And above.
behind everybody else.
The
Kind of
whole
like
theory was true. It was true. Look. And as you guys actually take a closer look, you do see a sun that's there, but you kind of look off to the sides, and in the horizon, rather than the horizon bending down, like I don't know if anybody's seen across an ocean, you kind of see that
Where
slight curvature.
yeah.
It's the
I'm
same
like, the
kind of
Earth is
curvature,
round.
but it's going the opposite way. It's ever so slight.
It's concave, basically. I think that's what it
wouldn't
is.
be noticeable if he hadn't have just pointed it out. Basically, like it's, you know how flat earthers are like, oh, the Earth's flat because when you look at the horizon, it's flat, even though it's not.
It's not.
Not.
It's the
It
same
would
thing
still
here,
be
right?
wrong because it's going up.
Yeah.
Like this is there's a curvature, and
The curvature is inverted.
curvature is inverted.
I gotta go over
Uh,
and be like, okay, so what is the sun in the story? Because that doesn't make sense.
That's the
And
center.
that's where we're gonna
It's the
finish
molten center of
for
the earth.
today's session
Mhm.
of Reverie.
Yep.
But
The-
gravity.
This has been a journey to the
Oh,
center of the earth.
gravity.
But that's the center of gravity.
Thank you for joining us on our adventure. Our cast includes Iris, brought to life by the talented Too Tired to Cosplay, John, portrayed by the incredible Sharky Tack, Mana, animated by the creative visual Siren, and Vern, voiced by the amazing Palm Tree Tries, and of course, guiding the story as your GM, it's me, Teus Flips. The adventure may pause here, but the realms between are ever shifting. Stay with us as we uncover what lies beyond in the next episode of Reverie.